The regular season has reached its halfway point, and as the team looks ahead to the rest of the year, it's time to check in with players and set the goals that will drive them the rest of their season.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Rams of Anchorage.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. They can't be any better as we hit the halfway mark. A perfect 7-0 on the year.
And when we looked at this team in August and we looked at the schedule, we thought they had the potential to get off to a hot start, but I don't think either of us expected 7-0.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And if you look back to last week, it was all about their defense. Anytime you hold an NFL team to single digits, that's saying something.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession.
They'll be led out by the former Tar Heel, their rookie quarterback from UNC.
And I think if you ask most folks to give you their first half MVP, very likely they're going to say it's this man right here. The NFL's leader in touchdown passes to this point in the season. Still 2 months to go. But if he can keep going to the pace he's at, this is going to be a dangerous team come January, and he could very well walk away with the MVP.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
25 yards there on the catch and run.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Back to throw. Roy. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. And before the second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Second and 1.
He completes it to Beckham. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Odell Beckham with career touchdown number 75.
And the Rams march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Now for the point after. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's OBJ, Odell Beckham, who ends it with a touchdown reception. And he returns this to the 22. And here come the Saints for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the former second-round pick from Louisville, Tyler Shuck.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Now 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
Play fake, Shuck. To the right side, he's got Bailey. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. You talk about this Rams defense.
They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action, Shuck. Pitch and catch to Moreau, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, New Orleans.
Throwing, Shuck. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw now, Shuck. The pass caught by Olave. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Olave motioning to the left. To the air again is Shuck. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Now Shuck. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. To throw is Shuck. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Chris Olave, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Rams offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's been a real threat, not just with the arm, but with the wheels as well. NFL's leader amongst quarterbacks in terms of rushing touchdowns. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Roy going right back to Beckham here, complete. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 40.
Back to throw. Roy. Caught left side. It's Beckham. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Looking to throw. Roy. Quick hitter here. It's complete. That'll give him 8 that time. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 6-yard line.
Back to throw. Roy. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. From 6 yards away. And the Rams have taken the lead. A point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Saints 7.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. 4-4, their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. On 4th down, Ryan Stonehouse on the punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is taken at the 18. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The Rams offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already for just the first quarter of play. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field.
7-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he stopped immediately there. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Looking to throw. Roy. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Odell Beckham. His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Rams have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's OBJ, Odell Beckham, who ends it with a touchdown reception. he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
And they sit now at 500 on the year. And, Charles, this was a team that really looked lost in that first month or so of the season, but they have had the hot hand lately, winning 3 straight.
I would agree. It's almost hard to believe that this is the same team because we followed it pretty closely throughout this season. And early on, I thought this is going to be a really tough year for this crew, so plenty of credit to them for turning the ship around.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
You talk about this Rams defense.
It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
That was a nice play right there, but overall this season, it's been an absolute disaster. A total lack of communication on the back.
Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Saints first down.
Connor up the middle. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
This defense for the Rams very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Here's Johnson with a reception. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 30.
And the Saints first down. First and 10.
Chuck now to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They run behind center with Connor. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on third down. Here's Shuck. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And his kick is indeed good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
That's another Anchorage first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Back to throw. Roy. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
2nd and 5.
Looking to throw. Roy. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw. Roy. It's caught. Beckham. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Odell Beckham on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Rams are able to add on to that lead. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. That time a 6-play drive. And it's OBJ, Odell Beckham, who ends it with a touchdown reception. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start the drive with a give to Connor. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. This offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for the Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Shuck. Again, it's Johnson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Saints, first down. It's a gain of 3. First down, Saints.
Here's a handoff to Connor. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Nothing too fancy, just a carry up the middle, but a successful carry up the middle against this 3-4 defense.
And to be able to do that, what do you have to control? The nose guard, right? Got to be able to move him, otherwise you're not getting anything up the middle. Nice job by the center. Got a little help from one of his friends playing guard.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. They'll get that one complete to Connor. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. He's got good size. We know he's tough to bring down running the ball. That also carries over to the passing game like we saw there.
And at his size, how'd you like to try and stop him on that angle route? Him coming out of the backfield, breaking sharply, catching the football. It's going to take a lot more than one guy, most likely, to bring him down. That was a nice game.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting.
That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints get a bit closer. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17.
17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has got to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in this first half that's really giving him fits. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Throwing to start the drive. Roy. He's got his man on the crossing route.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
The ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Looking to throw. Roy. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Roy. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams are able to stretch out their lead. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present, making plays, and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters? Going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Football. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Now they show jet sweep, but instead are run up the middle here. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. You got to give him the football again here. He gets the big run down to the 2. Pay it off.
I like it. I like the call, but here's always the question. How many times do we see the big runs and the guy pats his helmet and says, take me out? Why would you go out when you've got a chance to get it again and score?
Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Only a yard that time. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Looking to throw. Roy. Touchdown! A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Rams continue to pull away here in this first half. let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his second of this first half, as he'll try again on first down here. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5.
At the 34-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll run with counter. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun, Shuck. He'll get that complete to Vele. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Oh, boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. A solid stiff arm. And he's all the way across the 50 before he's finally pushed out of bounds. They'll run on first down. Roy. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 50 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Have the 60.
Back to throw. Roy. It's caught by OBJ. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, a 22. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great play there. That's his 19th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Rams are pouring it on. Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The New Orleans offense set to take over. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
This one incomplete and over everybody. Looked like a clear throwaway. But the officials, they're going to say there's a receiver over there in the area, so no flags, and it's 3rd down. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And it's taken in at the 9. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Now he's loose again. He's on his way. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Rams will extend their lead here just before halftime. And his stellar campaign continues. That now his 20th rushing touchdown on the year, a number that very few running backs have ever reached in a single NFL season. 4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So these two teams off to their locker rooms for intermission, and that means we go to Orlando. Here's Scott Hansen.
Our trip around the NFL starts now with a good matchup in the AFC. All right, Brandon, thanks much. Hope you all had a happy and safe Halloween. Thanks to those of you who dressed up as the Octobox or the Witching Hour for the holiday. But the calendar now reads November, so let's get into the highlights. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. He covers a lot of ground here. 23 yards, touchdown. The Steelers come away with a convincing 28-10 win. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And it's Romeo Doubs. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. He was a big factor in this one, and he shows you why on this play. The Pats move back to within a game of 500 at 4-5 with this win. A look now at the rest of the scores around the NFL as we reach the halfway point of the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Damn, I'm 17 for 18.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. The Saints going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He gets this one to Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. I don't know, Charles. They're probably not focused on that right now. Maybe just chaining together a positive drive with plays like we just saw, giving themselves something to build on.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. And what they have to be careful of is getting glued to that scoreboard, trying to do too much. Because if you do that, you're all but guaranteed to start making mistakes. Just focus on one play at a time and make each one successful.
Operating from the gun, here's Shuck. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Jalen Carter. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
They need 12 here. It's third down. They're going to look to throw. And a catch made by Johnson. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. To throw now, Shuck. He finds Robinson. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
And it's 3rd down.
In motion goes the tight end. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Shuck. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
And the Saints, first down.
19, Tiger, 19.
From the gun, Shuck. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1. On the handoff, Connor. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They give him 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll let the QB keep him here off the option. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Tyler Shuck with his 3rd touchdown of the ball game, number 12 on the season. And the Saints are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Point after, right down the middle. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with ways to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those opportunities into big plays. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Operating from the gun. Roy. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown Rams. A great effort there. 48 yards. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after try forthcoming. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll send the tight end in motion. Now Shuck. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. One after here coming up. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. Now a hit and a loose football. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up the score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position.
Rams, first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Check smash. Check smash. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there. His 21st touchdown of the season. And the Rams get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
77. Saints 24.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. Now a hit and a loose football. Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
To throw is Shuck. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing, Shuck. That is caught. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
It's a gain of 14.
8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Play action now. Shuck. Blitz coming, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Here's Shuck. Got it complete to James Conner.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now we're behind his man, incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together, as that brings up another fourth down.
Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. Shreds him with a stiff arm. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return.
And it will be first and 10 as they take over.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
2nd and 3. He finds his target, Beckham. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Boy. There he goes again. Touchdown. A big play there. 54 yards. And the Rams just continue to roll. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Saints again ready to go on offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Saints, first down.
In motion, the tight end.
36-yard line.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll make it 2nd down. From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Shuck now to throw. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. They'll look to throw now on first down. Olave holds it in. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Shuck. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the... Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, Johnson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
From the 35, here's second down at a yard.
Let's go now. 16 license, 19 lions.
Operating from the gun, Roy. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. Looking to throw. Roy. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great effort there. 32 yards. And the Rams add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Now the try here for the point after. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The New Orleans offense set to take over. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth-quarter hole. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll get this in. And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. Alvin Kamara wheeling it in on back-to-back plays. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield, and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
1st down. A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down, New Orleans.
To the air once more. Shot. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Byron Young in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. He'll drop to throw. Screen pass to Connor. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. To throw now, Shuck. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Byron Young able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. fourth down. The punt team is on as this is sent away. Taking it about the 16. Officially, that'll be a 63-yard punt. Well done. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Rams offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. Throwing to start the drive. Roy. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Now a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Roy. Oh, he's got a man wide open. Complete. Touchdown. A great play there. 76 yards. And the Rams are poised to move to 8-0 as they extend their lead even further. And that touchdown, his 5th touchdown grab of the game, and that ties him with Jerry Rice from 1990, Kellen Winslow Sr. from 1981, and Bob Shaw back in 1950 for the most receiving touchdowns in a single NFL contest. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The New Orleans offense back out and ready to go. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked by Troy Reeder. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. Looking to put a drive together. Robinson, the motion man right. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Roy. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Chase Young on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Cameron Jordan in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving in past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
A gain of 26 yards. That's good for a Saints first down. A gain of 26 yards. First down, Saints.
Working out of the gun here, Shuck. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Shuck. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. He's been terrific so far. He'll field this at the 5. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And they will take over first and 10. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. Throwing to start the drive. Wrong. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Back to throw. Roy. Pass complete on the out route to Beckham. He's still on his feet. And touchdown! Odell Beckham. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Rams continue to pour it on here in the fourth. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. Looking to put a drive together. From the gun, Shuck. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. From the gun, Shuck. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
At the 23-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing to start the drive. Roy. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Operating from the gun. Roy. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Odell Beckham. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Rams take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Throwing, Shuck. Complete to Olave on the out route. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
And the Saints, first down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. To throw is Shuck. And this will be swung out here for counter. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
That's another Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Shuck. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Shuck again. He'll dump this one off to Connor. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it'll be 4th down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
Yeah, Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Out comes Anchorage to take over offensively. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here. An NFL game this lopsided.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. From the gun on 3rd down. Roy. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. Oh, a dangerous pass there that's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Shuck now to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Still going inside the 20. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for the Rams touchdown. Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense. And certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap 1.
For the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It's complete. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Anchorage, they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the San Francisco 49ers. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.